Hey YouTube people, this video is going to be about what you need to start top rope climbing outside. If you bring all this stuff to an indoor gym, they'll think you're crazy. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is personal gear. Now this is going to be your pretty basic setup for if you wanted to go indoor climbing as well. I do both, so I have it all. But you need all of this gear to go outdoor climbing. Now, the first thing you're going to want to get is a harness. This is just a relatively cheap black diamond harness. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just got the standard stuff you would need. Okay? The second thing that most people should climb with. By most people, I mean some people don't wear them. You know, it's understandable if it's hot. Well, got a lot of scratches on it. Kind of depends on where you climb, in my opinion. Helmets are good, though. Especially if you're just starting to climb a route and no one has climbed it in a while, you definitely want to wear a helmet, because there could be loose rock. Something you don't necessarily need is shoes. I started climbing without them. But it does help some, especially on more difficult routes. But chalk is you don't necessarily need it either, but you'll see everyone with it. It's sort of just a fad, kind of, you know. The next piece of hardware you're going to want to buy is I don't know why I have that in there, is a belay device. These are the 3 belay devices I have. I have the standard cowbell or black diamond ATC. It's pretty standard. You just thread the rope through, like it says like that, and you grab a carabiner like this. But I've started using auto-locking carabiners with all my belay devices because it gives me, I climb a lot with my dad, and he forgets things, so this is sort of like a safety thing, you know. I don't have to be like, did you lock your carabiner, you know, because a carabiner open loses, like, I don't know what the ratings are on this, but it loses, so this carabiner is rated 24 kilonewtons. I don't know if you can read that, but it says 8 kilonewtons with the gate open. So that's significant. So, you know, with this, you can't not let go of it and not have it locked. And this one's rated to... wrong side. This one's rated to 25 kilonewtons. So they're rated to about the same, but this I feel a lot safer. This is a Metroleus carabiner. I think it's called the Element. I don't know, I kind of like the color, and that's why I got it, and this is the first carabiner I bought specifically for belaying. And this works a lot. This works real well because it's got rounded edges. All of it's rounded. So this isn't so rounded. The tops are, but it kind of on the spine, it sort of goes flat a little bit, but it really doesn't matter. The next device I will be telling you about, it kind of looks the same as this, except this is the ATC guide by Black Diamond as well. The improvement to this is that it actually, it's got this loop on the back, which will allow you to belay from the top if you go outdoor climbing, which is handy. And it's also got this thing, which will also help you. Alright, which again, I use this device with that. And then this is a Petzl Gree. Notice how my favorite color. They're all blue. That was not by mistake. So the pretzel gree is pretty nice. There was a callback a while ago around the time I got mine, but I made sure. Serial number, gotta check those. This is the Petzl Gree 2. It's a pretty nice piece of equipment. Again, you need to get some sort of device before you go climbing. I would recommend starting out with one of these two. If I were to go back and buy all my equipment again, I would just skip to this, because this is the same as this, and this costs like $12. This cost $27. I could have saved $12. But this is on its own. You definitely want to have an ATC before you get one of these, because some types of climbing require this. Like sport climbing, you need to be able to feed out line, give out slack, and this won't allow you to do that as easily. So I would buy one of these first. This is Virginia, so we're near DC. So I go to climbing around Carter Rock, Great Falls area. There's actually a place in Fredericksburg too called Rappahannock Rocks, but I don't necessarily like that place because it's got a lot of sand and it messes up my shoes, which is why these are newer shoes. I just use these for indoors, that's why. My red shoes are still packed up somewhere. If you're going to go climbing outside, because that's what this video is mostly on, you're going to want to get one of these, okay? Now, this is called a cordelette, okay? They come in all shapes, well, not shapes, but they come in all sizes, lengths, and whatnot. But this is going to be a common knot you're going to see on all of them. You're going to have to tie this yourself. All you do is go to like an REI or any place, any rock gym, or any place that sells climbing cord, accessory cord, and you tie a double fisherman's knot. Some people call it single fisherman's knot. Some people don't. I call it a double fisherman's knot. And something you'll notice with all my gear is I put yellow tape somewhere on them, except these steel carabiners, but I'll get to those later. So this is going to allow you to tie off to a rope when you get to the top of your crag and anchor yourself in, because it would look really stupid to fall off the top of a cliff whilst setting up an anchor. So yeah, get one of these. How it works is, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. You take a piece of your rope that is already tied off, hopefully. You take that and you tie a prusik. And how you do that is like, anyway, I'll just show you how it's going to look. You go like that, and you do it again, and you do it again, and you pull. And you dress it up a little bit. I'm doing this one-handed, people. The military has a little bit different way of tying it, I think, but this is the gist of it. The point is, this knot, some people use different knots too. This knot will not slide, and then what you do is you take a carabiner. This is my standard rack of carabiners. They're not very special carabiners. I've got 6 of them. You don't necessarily need that much, but these carabiners are rated 25 kilonewtons going this way. So they are black diamond carabiners. I like the colors and the shape and stuff. They're just really nice functioning carabiners. These are actually probably my oldest piece of equipment I have, and they still look pretty new. I got scratches in a few places, but I started with these, so pretty good. I don't use them as anchor points though, master points, but I'll get to that in a sec. So anyway, you clip this into that, and you lock your gate. Well, you clip it into your harness first, so you're going to clip into your harness and lock your gate. And now you should be secured against the fall. So if you start to slip off the edge of the cliff, you'll be locked off, and you won't be able to go anywhere, because I'll try to show you this. That does not move. I'm pulling on it both ways. That knot does not move. Okay? So, I'll get to that in a sec. Everything else I have. Alright.